Okay, hopefully this will be quick-ish, but this one's called Not Some Sense. I'd really suggest reading it in the description. Um, and yeah, like I said, um, I'm planning on like making guitar to this at one point or music to it, but it's just so long. And yeah, in the comments, if you guys can write, what you think of it, that'd be cool. Um, and maybe your interpretations of some lines. And even though I write it in the description, I'm not writing every version um, of the word that I mean, because some of them have triple meanings or quadruple meanings, and I use a lot of those meanings, but not all of them I'm gonna write down in the same way. A good example is dough, Dough. I also use that meaning, but I just don't write it down. Um, so yeah, uh, here we go. Not some sense. Wait, I ate with both tied high, closed eyes right, for nightly runes way too cool. Understand straight away, undermining the case will change your stakes, you tool. See, we meet, be sick and cool, will seem, cheating me, seem still ill, feel will, till pilling like lion, y'all red, leading, misleading whole. Oh, but how heavy it is. Oh, but how heavy is it? My sight it isn't. The numbers 9 and 7 will make this lengthen, with strings and kingdoms drawn like cobblestone pens, with weeds filling them, to shut up and slam the doors in front in, the chefs with knives and guns, printing you could say are some, with 3 to 5 paragraphs, tons of hero stories with round tables to chum, and the falling stones of the Romans. Doe would have taken and eaten from them, from 1 to 3 in a hand, but they would just say it was awesome, with bridges to hold their narcissism because they lost in a poker stand-up, and now in running for some fast bucks, without digging for gold as they are cops, with thine fine winery from thine vines of buckets of grapes with great taste, enough to sign your life away, make it fast more than pennies a day. They are in the up curve in state you are. They got to eat cows each place they are. They make so much I would owe my why. Like a band from Los Angeles with a train wreck or a shipwreck with the giant lakes, with the game to play games all day, rarely eating veggies ever only for taste, though honey is really much too good too, and a really cool way to stay in tune, and an egg, maybe an omelet with a juice, with a demeanor feisty and a rock ice tuned, rolling racing down car crashing, though truth to be told, their broken leather collars could hold them back, or maybe a lover, like the Sims or some mobs for comfort, they may be able to see when they're hurt. Moving back and forth, curtains on stilts, but sicker and even more hurt like eels, making their minds' heart hurt even more, like a water spring coming forth on work, though these fields I've made won't form very easily. I hope you may love to see, for the more of this stuff on the bed torch we got you, all will be bought more chords, ready it's green, blue, gold, or coarse, whether it's pencil panic that took force. Well, I tried with that dark target corset, but my bread quilt isn't quite done yet, for all this was just a half-baked pitch pit. Wait, but oh, how heavy it is. My sight it isn't. 8, the numbers 9 and 7. Width will make this lengthen. Bows with strings and kingdoms, tied, drawing like cobblestone pens, high with weeds filling them, closed to shut up and slam the door in front, and dice the chefs with knives and guns, right printing you could say, or some, 4 with 3 to 5 paragraphs, tons of nightly hero stories with round tables to chum, runes in the falling stones, the Romans. Doe would have taken and eaten from them. 2, from 1 to 3 in a hand. Cool, but they would just say it was awesome. Understand, with bridges to hold their narcissism straight because they lost in a poker stand-up. Away, and now and running for some fast bucks. Undermining without digging for gold as they are cops. 3, with thine fine winery from thine vines of case, buckets of grapes with great taste, will enough to sign your life away, change, make it fast more than pennies a day. They are in the up curve estate you are. State, they got to eat cows each place they are. You made so much I would owe my why. They made so much I would owe my why. Tool, like a band from Los Angeles with a train. Sea, wreck, or a shipwreck with the Great Lakes. We, with the game to play games all day. Me, rarely eating veggies ever only for taste. B, though honey is really much too good too. Sick and a really cool way to stay in tune. And an egg, maybe an omelet with a juice. Cold with a demeanor feisty and rock ice tuned, wheel rolling, racing down, car crashing, though truth seemed to be told. Only their broken leather collars, cheating could hold them back, or maybe a lover, me like the Sims or some mobs for comfort, seeing they may be able to see when they're hurt. Still moving back and forth, curtains on stilts, ill but sicker and even more hurt like eels fill, making their minds heart hurt even more. Well, like a water spring coming forth on work, failing though these fields I've made won't form. Like very easily, I hope you may love to see four, lying the more of this stuff on the bed torch. Y'all, we got you all, will be bought more cords. Red, ready for its green, blue, gold, or chorus, leading whether it's pencil panic that took force. Miss, why I tried with that dark target course set, needing, but my bread quilt isn't quite done yet. Oh, for all this was just a half-baked pitch pit. Man, that was a hard challenge. Didn't make much sense in the end, but the first verse goes in and connects to the number in order from the top to bottom, with 3 to 4 or more stories behind it about money, sex, debt, death, and how it lies quite a bit. But this was just a bit boring to say normally, so I put an abnormally behind it for formality's sake, because I just wanted to make this half-baked cake a little more difficult to judge on the first take. Though if you like stuff like this, you might be better just to read the Bible in that take, for metaphors and double entendres are just another way to say, for after all is said and done, we dumb ones need the hot take. This is all I wanted to say. This is all I could say for now. Have a lovely day.